Ladies and gentlemen, 7 on 7, 11 on 11 is finally here, and guess what? Shedeur Sanders just threw the craziest throw in the world in red zone drill. Look at this. So obviously 11 on 11, you see D-line, you see offensive line. This is what we needed to see. So right away, we see a drop back. He's scanning the field. We're going to get a quick out here by the running back, but watch this throw. As he drops back, he scans left, and he notices we got one-on-one coverage, okay? We notice this safety to the right side of the screen starts to gravitate to the left side of the field. Look at this throw. He sees one-on-one coverage to the back of the end zone. Look at the placement of this ball. Guys, Shedeur Sanders is doing the unthinkable every single practice, and right here, this is what you call threading the needle to Caden Davis in the back of the end zone. One more time. Unbelievable catch, unbelievable placement, and this is what gets the crowd in wild, right? People go crazy. Not the crowd, because there's no crowd, but the teammates, right, really lights up practice. I mean, guys, you cannot make up that throw by Shedeur Sanders. Incredible. We're about to break down a ton of film from this practice. Everybody, Pickett, Gabriel, Flacco, a lot of good plays. Let's break them down. Here we go once again, another Shedeur Sanders play, 11 on 11. Again, we got defense. This is what we wanted to see. I got people recording everywhere, okay? Whenever Shedeur Sanders is on the field, record because something crazy can happen. So, boom, we drop back. Now, I wish I had a better angle, but it looks like you got man-to-man coverage, okay? Whenever we can see man-to-man coverage, and they're doing this thing, pure strong, running backs are getting out wide right on the left side. They're spreading out running backs here. As we drop back, we notice that man-to-man coverage. You see how off they're playing as well? We love that. When we play or when we run speed outs or quick outs, we want to get that football out quick, right? So, Shedeur Sanders drops back. Boom, quick throw. We have the leverage, right? Boom, beautiful, beautiful throw and out. That's number 84. That's Gage Lavardane. But guys, on these speed outs, these quick outs versus off coverage, you take it every time. I don't care. Like, that's a beautiful placement of the football. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at one more time. Drop back. Look at the placement of this thing. Only where his wide receiver can get it. Love it. Love it. Now, I'll tell you right now, this message, Shedeur Sanders has a path to becoming the Browns starting quarterback. Could not be more true with what we are seeing right now in practice. They are so locked in. It is so much fun. I do want to show you some reps from the other quarterbacks as well. However, before we do that, make sure you guys do me a big favor. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we got you guys covered throughout the entirety of OTAs, minicamp, training camp, preseason, regular season. We got you guys covered. Let's dive back into more from today's practice. Another play here from Shedeur Sanders over the middle. Guess who he finds once again? Finds number 31, Cade. This dude's been all over the football field today. Cade McDonald. So this is another 7 on 7 rep. They went back over to red zone drills. No defensive line. I see Nick Needham right there. Drops back. The one thing I love about Shedeur Sanders, look at how he uses his eyes for manipulation of the defense, right? He's scanning far left, but he knows he's trying to open up the middle of the field to find his guy over the middle. Scans. I mean, dart. Again, if we had an over the head look, like a bird's eye view of this, you could really tell manipulation is taking place right here. He's opening up the middle of the field and he's throwing darts for a touchdown. Cade McDonald there again. Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel didn't get the majority of reps today during these 11 on 11, 7 on 7 periods, but I'll tell you what, he took advantage of every single rep he got today, and that's all you want to see out of a young rookie like Shedeur Sanders, who should have been a first round draft pick. Ends up going in the 5th, but man, he is working his way up this depth chart extremely quickly, man. These throws are pinpoint. Okay, now we sit here and talk about all the good things. We have to talk about some bad things as well. And here's one rep from Shedeur Sanders that wasn't the best, and I'll show you why. So again, we're in 7 on 7s, no defensive line here. Looks like we got linebacker over the tight end. Sometimes it's a telltale sign that this is man-to-man coverage. So right away, boom, we get, tight end. Tight end has space over the middle. He decides to take a shot to the left. Right, ball gets deflected off his wide receiver's hand. So this isn't realistically, he probably had the tight end open over the middle initially, right? Boom, right there. Great route. We should probably hit this, right? There is a linebacker to the right side, could get your guy destroyed. So there's that. part of it. He does fit this into a tight window. But again, the ball gets deflected, not specifically his fault. It does get intercepted. You guys let me know. The interception wasn't a bad throw. Wasn't a bad decision, I don't think. Just in a, again, just a good play by the DB. And unfortunate that it got tipped up like that and into the arms of Nick Needham. So let me know what you guys thought about that interception. Here we go. Get some reps from Dillon Gabriel. The rookies are about to get locked in here. Dillon Gabriel drops back. Let's see. Again, we see, looks like, again, 21 personnel. It looks like there's a running back over there, maybe Dylan Sampson. But ultimately, again, they're using a lot of 2 running back sets within this offense, which is really cool to see. Looks like he dumps out a Harold Fannin here into the flats quickly. Let's see, the drop back, scans left, scans right, and quickly gets the ball out of his hands. Not a bad rep there from Dillon Gabriel, for sure. Here's a really good rep here with Jerome Ford in the backfield with Joe Flacco. Get some pre-snap motion. Looks like it could be man-to-man coverage. We're going to fake the handoff. The one thing I'm noticing a lot with these plays, you see a lot of 2 running back sets. So get ready for Quinshon Judkins, Jerome Ford, Dylan Sampson, and a bunch of these other guys in the backfield together this year, man. Really trying to get these linebackers in motion out of the backfield early. And right here, get a play fake to the running back. Trying to, blitz pick up off that strong side, and then he steps up and throws an absolute bomb to Cade McDonald down the field. Looks to be a huge completion for Joe Flacco in this offense. And here we go, a rep from Kenny Pickett. We're going to see some pre-snap motion. Looks like zone coverage to me. You don't see any DBs crossing the formation, so it looks like they're in a zone coverage. And here we go. We're going to fake a handoff to the left. We get a 5-man scat, slide to the right with the offensive line. As we drop back, you get pressure off the edge with number 54, and Kenny Pickett steps up and overshoots his wide receiver a little bit too high. Was off the hands, but that one falls incomplete for Kenny Pickett. Another rep here from Kenny Pickett. Now, once again, looks like we're in maybe 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight end set. This guy can be, guess you could say he's a fullback, so maybe 21 personnel here for Kenny Pickett. We're going to motion him out. We're just getting a swing pass here to Quinshon Judkins out the backfield. One of the high running back picks this year. Boom, look left, scan right, find a running back down the flats with the blocker ahead. Nice 1 cut, but then would have been pretty much hit hard right there shortly after. So not a big pickup there for Kenny Pickett's rep. All right, here's another rep from Dillon Gabriel. Now, this is 7-on-7s. Obviously, no offensive line, no defensive line. We also see Kevin Stefanski in the background as well, kind of watching over here. So let's see. You got Pierre Strong in the backfield. Usually they run a lot of man-to-man coverage in 7-on-7s. We get pre-snap motion. First thing we notice, it's actually zone, okay? Nobody crossed the formation with him, which means you probably got maybe a cover 2. And here we go as we drop back. Quick throw to the outside. It looks like it's completed the 31 here. Again, not a great angle, but he does get this ball completed down that left sideline in 1-on-1 coverage. Probably a soft flat or something like that. Maybe it was man. I couldn't really tell, but 31-on-31 crime right there. So nice rep there by Dillon Gabriel, at least getting completions. Now, I want to show as many plays as I possibly can just to give you guys a fair assessment of what's going on in practice. So, you're seeing a lot of Kenny Pickett or a lot of, one quarterback or the other. I'm just showing you what we saw in practice. Now, this looks like a light rep from the defensive line where they don't fully try to get to the quarterback. Maybe give the quarterback a little bit more time to think in the pocket here. As you see 65 and some of these guys kind of give up off initial release. And then they end up finding Jerome Ford down low. And again, this is a Kenny Pickett rep. Even with all the time, don't take a shot. Just take what the defense gives us and find a running back out of the backfield pretty quickly here. And all right, guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications. I'll make a part 3 if you want more of these videos, and I'll see you then. Peace.